question is, what's going with the Varus? Is it just going to be the Karma? The Soraka's a good option.
That was definitely an option that was chosen in Challenger. It didn't work. Heimerdinger is pretty powerful at this point in time.
If you don't pick the Karma here, Jhin support. This was played in Challengers today, Varus Jhin. If you're Kwangdong, if you can actually get the backline in any of these fights or catch Gnar on a flank while he's trying to set up for his Mega Gnar.
Picking up the Maokai, we'll see what kind of Maokai it's going to be. I hope it's not the AP variety. Let's get onto the Rift. I didn't know. This is a great barber. Anyway, Harmon Life Esports taking a fair bit of damage here. Of course, it's a bit of a problem when you're up against Heimerdinger and you have to walk towards turrets.
Yeah, and getting that control early like they did at level 1 is really going to help them push this even harder, like I was saying before. Once the Jhin and the Varus get level 3, like they could trade back a little bit here, but it is a very annoying early game to play out.
Youngjae was looking to wrap around. He's going to continue doing so. Clid is first, however, and he is going to get that flash twisted advance. There it is. W's going to land, but Clid is just dead. That is not the way you wanted to start the season. They do manage to get another kill also towards that top side of the map, and Kwangdong Freaks 2-0 before 3 minutes.
Yeah, this is rough. I mean, Clid commits very heavily there, and twisted advance, you don't get to say, oops, never mind, I don't want to go there. You click it, you go, and you're under turret, and yeah.
Oh dear, Bulldog. This is one heck of a debut.
Yeah.
Also was a pretty good Heimerdinger, so it does make some sense. Youngjae is flashing on Clid. He's like, I should have been the starting jungler, and he's going to pick up the solo kill. Not the kings of the LCK.
They could be, but not the kings of Game 1 of 2023.
That is very true. We're not counting our eggs or anything like that, but so far...
No flash on this Gnar. He does have Mega.
Is it going to save him, though, is the question. As Q misses, everything else misses, and Kwangdong Freaks is going to say, all right, you just hang out over there, man. It'll be fine.
Lineups back then were so promising, and we always trusted, like, oh, man, look at the development of this team. And I think he's showing it here, at least in this opening game, how good he is for those who forgot.
Yeah, absolutely. As, all right, Chains of Corruption connects onto Taeun, but he's going to be able to break them.
King in, man. He is just playing so far back, so defensively.
All right, good little ult there to come through from Zeka, who stole that one away. Bulldog, can he survive this? Zeka gets under the turret, and his flash was on cooldown, but he's going to be absolutely fine. The final bullet, right, with the Enchanted Crystal Arrow as well as the Glacial Prison is Clid, looking for another opportunity here. Flash twisted advance to get on in. The arrow is going to sail by. Doesn't land there, as you can see, and Youngjae is going to try and return the favor. They dive forward. Bulldog holds his ground and just walks it off.
I thought tonight we're going to have a good series. Like I was telling everyone, right, this is a sleeper OP series, right? Like Kwangdong looks like it could be an amazing team, but let's wait and see. But I did not expect we were going to see this level of coordination. Taeun,
he might just be dead. No, he's just going to have to use his flash. Oh, the flash forward from Life. He's still got a couple of bullets, but he does find the last one. And now he's going to have to look for a way out because things are real dangerous.
He's going to try to get an execute here, potentially.
Yeah, captive audience, try and slow down Jhin. It is going to work for the
Bulldog
moment.
Comes in, though.
Oh, dear. Yeah. He's like, Jhin, kill me, kill me. Nah. Bulldog's going to pick it up.
Nice try, trying to make the support get it.
But a lot more damage than he did now as the Nature's Grasp does come through. Let's see whether the Drake is going to be prioritized as the curtains have been called. Clid's still alive for the moment. Chains of Corruption will connect as well as now Taeun and Viper fighting it out. Viper does almost have his flash available, but he's not going to be able to use it in time as Kingin is going to dive on in. Gets a couple with the Gnar, but he's still going to have to flash away. Now he's mini Gnar, and he's so much more susceptible. The flash forward from Dudu, and he picks it up!
Oh, that was insanely sick from Dudu. Everyone else was like, nah, let him go. Dudu said, nope, I'm going to kill him. I'm going to TP top, and I'm going to start smacking on this turret. There's so much that Kwangdong can do to blow up a single target, and because they're ahead, even a Mega Gnar, even a Maokai that gets caught is vulnerable.
All right, well, I think that might just be a dead Bulldog. You saw even as he was dying.
So that's significant.
Absolutely.
And, you know, Kwangdong Freaks now grouping towards this Drake, but really nice macro play here from Hanwha Life, putting the pressure onto Dudu while also getting that turret while Bulldog was picked. Will he get away with it, though, is the question.
Yeah, it's the Heimerdinger gank one more time as the chain is not going to connect. Flash to get out of the way of the grenade as the turrets are still on in. Permafrost not going to be enough there as he gets underneath the safety of the turret. So, Zeka lives another day. Youngjae utilizing that shielding that he does have available. As that seismic shove was fantastic. They see the go button cleared. Has to flash away. Zeka finds the angle though, but immediately Bulldog goes golden. Can the rest of the team get there to save him? The answer is yes, as Dudu launches on top of the tree and dashes over the wall. Viper in a whole host of trouble as Umbral Dash comes up again, and he's not going to get snared this time. Dudu is just the hero of this game.
And I was talking about the setup, right? Hanwha Life Esports showed up first, but then Kingen decided to back, right? And when he backed, he didn't have Narbars. Okay, Zeka.
Yeah, Worldender is going to come on in here. He lands the chain, but Jun lands the grenade. Still Zeka picks it up. And they're chasing after him now. I think his Silas might be able to get out of there, though, because I can see the teleport coming in. Comet not going to be enough, and Zeka gets out.
Zeka gets out, had his Zonias available as well, but can't lock Bulldog down. They lose the war of attrition.
In the meantime, the Baron is being taken. Hanwha Life Esports have it down very, very low. There's the secure for Clip, but Dudu's found his way into the pit. Can they get them? Can they punish them for this Baron take as they're trying to get out? They're still fighting for it, though, as Life sets up the curtain. Zeka picks up yet another one. The last bullet connects onto Youngjae as now Bulldog finds his way in and Viper is obliterated. But still, the heist was relatively successful.
Yeah. And I mean, there's not much you could do here as Kwangna Freaks, but you don't have your CC. Youngjae looking for the flank.
Well, can he actually find it here as they need to kill Zeka? That is going to be very, very important. He's only hijacked a Weaver's Wall, though. Not exactly the most valuable as Life looking to run his way out. And the Weaver's Wall is going to come in. Jun is his target, and he might be able to take him. He's so incredibly low, and there it is. Zeka gets into that backline. Cleared. Can you protect your mid laner? He is the most important player on your team. Viper running away from Bulldog here is looking to take down Life, and he does manage to get it. Mid laner versus mid laner. This is so good, Wolf.
This is actually so sick. This is, I mean, I had expectations for this series, like I said, but then he's isolated himself. We're not done.
Yep, Dudu in a whole lot of trouble. Arrow's going to hit from downtown, and Dudu turns it. The Twisted Dance is fantastic, and Clid's going to flash out of the way. He misses the Q. I don't know how Clid did that, but Dudu's still going to kill him now. Zeka running for his life. The Weaver's Wall is going to be there. Life comes on in, Seismic Shove is going to miss, and Zeka gets away. Zeka finds yet another Glacial Prison, so important for him as the arrow's going to connect. Meganar's going to come forward for Kingen. He can't lose his GA like this, it's so important for the next fight. He crushes over the wall, but still, that is going to be the flash now on cooldown, and there's the Glacial Prison. Clid could be just picked yet again. No one's there to follow up, but Clid not going to die just yet. Zeka finding that hero flank, but he's spotted on a ward. And Dudu looks to try and keep him out of this pit. Kingen gets himself forward yet again one more time. As the ultimate has to be used here against Dudu. He's down to like 50% health here as Kingen goes into his GA, and now Hanwha Life Esports have to make it worth it. Youngjae very, very low. The rest of them on Hanwha are just looking to lock down this Elder, and Youngjae so extraordinarily low. He gets into the pit. It's going to be a 50-50, but Clid secures it in the end, and they have the Elder. Can they now win the fight as Bulldog goes golden, but it just sets him up for death. And Hanwha Life, I can't believe it. They're going to do it against all odds. They take down the Elder, and I don't know how Kwangna Freaks do it after this.
It is, okay, I'm just going to say it, best game of the season. We're on day 2, best game of the season.
Oh, man. It is definitely a bit of a fiesta, but it's the fiesta we wanted to see. Now wants to try and set his sights on Dudu here as they get towards the turret. Weaver's Wall to block them off as Bulldog wants to find the shove. Doesn't quite get it as Clid. May just fall down. He gets the Nature's Grasp off, but still he's going to go too low. And now Hanwha Life Esports, yeah, they're just going to go for the base race. It's like, yeah, you can take a dragon, but Elder for Nexus? Have you guys heard of that trade? It ain't a great one.
Viper
Ladies
Life
and gentlemen.
Stopping the backs here. Dudu alone is going to have to use the healing from the fountain to try to stave this off.
Exactly right, and this is going to go to Kwangna Freaks, but there are 2 towers that have fallen down. The Nexus is going to go, and Hanwha Life Esports are going to do it. I correct myself. Zeka is going to do it.
I picked up my POG selection paper, and there's only mid. It doesn't let me pick anything else.
It's broken, in fact. They gave you a sheet that it's just written mid, like over the entire paper.
Yeah.
I mean, it was in the bag. It was in the bag, and then somehow Zeka broke the bag. He's like, I am so large. Look at my broad shoulders. They cannot fit in this bag.
and then the Azir scaling. But I mentioned the Akali earlier, and he's just like, nah, man, I remember when I won Worlds with this.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like he's taking a victory lap or something like that right now as Akali comes out. If you remember that CV Max came up with when he was on Griffin. He's getting to game 2. Not exactly massive right now as another Q goes wide. Life starting to feel himself now. As you can see, the triple bounce, ebb and flow.
I mean, you get a few more of these traits going in Viper and Life's favor. There's a level 2 all-in, you know?
Oh, Life?
I mean, this is actually crazy. He's just bouncing these. Yeah. You can't miss those, as it turns out. You can miss the Qs on the Karma.
Yeah, Life is like, now that I'm playing as support, I'm a god.
Well, you really want to be able to hit that spike as Youngjae.
Yeah, gets... Okay, Zeka just going to make his way out. He has the second activation of the ult as well. He's going to use it for a little bit of extra damage as Life is forced to flash towards that bottom side. Well, maybe they'd found a good angle there onto Zeka, but it's just not to be the case. The man is too slippery.
Still getting a lot of value here, forcing Life's flash. Taeyun had a fully charged
kill.
kill.
The flash forward, and he picks it up with the buffered auto attack. Taeyun, not afraid to pull the trigger. I mean, it's dangerous. He'll head back and does have himself a serrated Dirk as well as now charging up the fear. The hammer online is okay. The flash forward from Jun is just going to snare up the very easy target in Life with no flash. Absolutely nowhere to go. Viper trying to get some damage back, but it's not enough. Second kill, so easy there for Kwangdong Freaks.
If he had the flash to buffer his charge, you know, maybe you could pull that one off before the Narbar gets through there, but you have neither flash nor ult. Pretty tough.
Oh, Zeka going to get Chaos Stormed yet again, but this time he's got the Shroud, so he's going to be absolutely fine. Gale Force now completed here for Viper as well. Dashes out of the way and does still have that extra mobility now available as the Culling's going to be utilized. Taeyun needs the help of the heal, and the Nature's Grasp comes down. The block is going to be there, but Karma's still going to die. The flash out of the way of the Glacial Prison. You will not be incarcerating Viper this time around. Taeyun accepts his fate and just gets brambly smashed in the head. Zeka now looking for Youngjae as he walks it out, but he's...
I think grabbing the Herald plus the gold of Herald and second Drake here is just all better all around for Hanwha Life Esports. Kwangdong Freaks just trying to pick up the pieces.
Well, Taeyun not sure he can survive this one. There it is. Oh, the little boomerang from the auto attack of the Gnar is enough to secure it. Not even going to try. As okay, Grand Challenge has been issued. Back against the wall there for Kingen. Just fine. The Riposte not going to find too much joy there, but cleared. Could still be taken down. The Nature's Grasp to come forward. Dudu able to get out of the way of it as now Youngjae has to run from this because the cavalry has been called in, and now Hanwha Life, they can just move towards the turret or just kill a bunch of members. Tidal Wave's going to come through. Zeka having to dash out of the way here.
Victor that can die just straight up in the jungle if you don't find where she is.
Nature's Grasp gets a flash from Jun. He doesn't want any part of this. It's not going to matter. Viper just chases after him.
Lucian, you think about the Akali, but it's been Lucian all the time.
Yeah, Taeyun now has to deal with Zeka looking for him, but fair bit of burst damage going to be available. The flash out of the way, and Zeka survives. He's buying time where he can as Bulldog comes on over. Life runs away from him, but Hanwha Life Esports, they have their eye on it, and they're going to be able to take the Baron. The tower is going to be taken there from Dudu elsewhere on the map. But he had to teleport immediately afterwards, and the Baron was exactly what Hanwha Life Esports wanted. Yeah. Still, up in farm, things like that, but the game got completely out of the way of them. Bulldog in trouble. The Tidal Wave comes forward. Gravity Field, great position there as Bulldog looks to take back some control. Glacial Prison comes down as Cleared has to flash to get himself out of the way. Oh! The Piercing Arrow going to be enough to take down the tree. Hanwha Life Esports going to have to back away now. The Hyperproc's going to be there once again. Back to the wall is Kingen as he jumps away, and he will be all right.
Tons of damage there onto Clid.
Yeah. Zeka frontlining for now as Bulldog just runs forward. That's a Chaos Storm. Clid once again taking a lot of damage. The Nature's Grasp going to be there. The Culling doing a lot of work, but Bulldog once again going to be absolutely fine. Down to 50%, but they've still killed the jungler. That's, again, just so much of the tempo removed from Hanwha Life Esports. Yeah. Now just trying to get into position. Teleport to come forward. Teleports, in fact, from both sides as Dudu turns up immediately. Lunges towards Zeka, and now just gets the big old Gnar. That is 3. It's, oh my goodness, the perfect execution is exactly that as Zeka tidies him up. A double kill so far. Youngjae just running for the hills. Dudu dashing away from Viper. And that is going to be soul point for Hanwha Life Esports. They're back online. And this is what you like to see. Being able to win a fight and then take the maximum from it. And Hanwha Life Esports have demonstrated that they are far more capable of doing so in this series thus far. Kwangdong Freaks had a lot of opportunities. in game number 1 is okay. That is aggressive from Dudu, who's not going to quite find the riposte. The grand challenge comes in, and Zeka says, thank you very much. I will take that challenge.
Because King gets an R-bar.
Okay, let's see whether Zeka can do it. He's in the shroud for now. Taeyun gets tagged, almost goes down. He goes golden. Clid has found an angle, but yeah, Zeka, he's going to die. What? Okay, it took them a long time before they got there, and that's actually going to be enough time for Harmalife Esports to make their way over. The Aqua Prison going to be there. Onto Youngjae as Kingan's just dancing after them. You can see Bulldog has just been routed, and he's running the wrong direction. The culling's going to come in here as Viper dashing forward. Bulldog still needs to be respected, but Twisted of Dance is going to take him down.
Yep.
Revenge. Aurelius has been used. Jun immediately pushed out Tidal Wave just to split up the fight here as Viper moves out of the Chaos Storm. Kingan throwing boulders around where he can find them. Quandong Freaks still dashing away. Viper feeling a bit angry about that piercing arrow landing. Will offer a bit of damage back, and now Nexus turrets under siege. Viper once again finding an angle. As soon as that rapid fire cannon becomes available again, he has another opportunity to do so. Riposte on cooldown, that could be big. Now Hanwha just looking for even more every time that Relentless Pursuit is there.
Yeah,
Viper will press it.
Yeah, every time Viper has dash, he's just going to do a ton of damage. Look at that.
Oh my god, once again.
The Fountain Laser Speedy Lucian.
Well, Grand Challenge comes out once again. Kingan is extraordinarily low. They dash on top of him. He goes golden. And in the nick of time, Youngjae going to fall down, and Kingan survives. Zeka dashing around once again. Perfect execution comes down. He backflips his way out. Definitely a ninja in that particular team fight. As Harmalife Esports continue the push. And Kingan, he gets to go back and teleport back in.
Here he is.
Chains of Corruption, they connect onto a priority target. Life going to be going down extraordinarily low, but they cannot burst him in time. Harmalife Esports, they're not bursted anymore, Wolf. And it's not going to happen. As Zeka now looking to get some work done on this last remaining turret for Quandong Freaks. They are well and truly on the ropes. Can they actually save their Nexus? Looks like the answer is going to be no, at least from this outset. But Harmalife, they will give them some breathing room at this point in time.
Viper's like, no, I won't. He dashes in.
Oh, Bulldog, he has to flash. There's Monavo and the wallop onto 3. Kingan is likely going to die for it, but damn, it looks cool, Wolf.
It looked really cool, and I think the Nexus is still going to fall here. So many super minions, you just can't defend this as Quandong Freaks. They're trying their damage, so they got a Victor push.
Yeah. As all right, Zeka's going to take life into his own hands. Well, actually, Life's the Nami. He's all the way over there, but still, he's going to grab a double kill here. Taeyun now in trouble. The backflip connects. It's a triple kill, 1 versus 4. And he goes golden. Now Viper able to get that damage down. Save your Akali. He's doing such good work here. And now the Nexus will be prioritized. I think Zeka just got his second one.
Zeka, man.
Whoa. That was a whole lot more fun than I was expecting. Well,
we have the damage dealt pre-14, which is the lighter color bar on the screen.
Yeah.
If you could see the gold graph, it's the gold difference pre-14 as well, where suddenly.
Thank you very much, guys. This is Jason for the PUG interview translation, joined by the mid-jungle duo of Harmalife Esports. Congratulations, guys. It's a great start to Harmalife's 2023 season. How do you feel, Zeka? It's been months since I played on stage, so I was kind of nervous, but also I was super excited, and it feels great to pick up the win. Yeah, it's been a while since we played, competitively, so I love it here. Lowell Park is amazing, and I had a lot of fun. It took more than 800 days for you to make a return in the LCK. How does it feel to be back at LCK? Yeah, it's been a while, very long while. So I can't say I'm fully adapted to the new environment here, but thanks to all your support, I think I'm performing great. And in the interview, you actually said KDF will be the dark horse of the LCK, and you got to play against them in the first match. How was it? I mean, I can say game number 1, we almost lost that, it was almost their win. So we shouldn't really let our guards down. They're pretty strong. Speaking of game number 1, so Harmalife Esports is all about, the performance, the mechanics, and I think you guys proved that based on your performance in game number 1. How you ended the game, because you guys were so far behind, but still managed to close out the game and take down the Nexus. So there is this specific angle I can kind of see when I'm playing Silas, and I saw some of it. So I was doing my best to cheer my teammates up and also, you know, carry my team. What kind of angle is that? So as soon as I get the item, the core item, I can actually get kills. Lord of Ages is so strong right now, so I can kind of make kills as soon as I hit the item power spike. I mean, yeah, the start was really rough, but Zeka kept telling us we can win this. We are still winning this. So I believed it and I got carried, you know. I just jumped on the Zeka bus. And Zeka, you wore the unanimous POG in game number 1. And speaking of that item, yeah, a lot of people actually say that it's currently very overpowered. So, Road of Ages, why is it so good right now? This item got so many buffs recently, and as soon as I locked in Silas, you know, it's not going to be able to see any assassins. And then like I kind of figured in scrims, this item is so strong in the late game as well, you know, extra XP, so like it's just so good right now. Road of Ages will be the key item in the current patch, I believe. And then you played Akali in game number 2. 2 of your iconic picks were locked in both in today's match. Yeah, I mean, I played that a lot previously, so I didn't actually wanted to play Akali in game 2, but our coaches were like, I guess they really wanted to win, so I was like, okay, I got this. Yeah, I mean, I was confident in other picks, but our coaches, like Mowgli, he was like, you have to play Akali. So I was like, all right, it's my Akali duty. It was not my opinion at all. Viper, Taeyun Jun duo, they were doing a great job early on in game number 1. How was playing against the rookie bottom duo? I think they prepared for today's series really well, and they played according to their kind of theme of their bottom comp. And we saw the Jin support debut in the LCK. Tell us about the preparations. We did it in scrims and we figured it's pretty good, so we wanted to give it a go. So do you think it's gonna be viable in the upcoming matches as well? There's a reason why people don't just play in competitive games, you know. We figured out. And I heard Hana Life Esports is having a great kind of team atmosphere these days. Who's the one that brings the most fun to the team? Obviously, I can say Life is our clown. And then Viper. I mean, you cannot really tell, but actually once he gets like activated, he's an even bigger clown. So everyone has their own characteristic, bringing all the fun to the team. So I love it. I mean, I thought so too. And then Zeka, he is also super funny. I guess like all the Hana Life players are really having a lot of fun in real life together. I want to know about your goals this split and also this year. Well, I'm now in a new team with new teammates, so I want to win LCK no matter what. Same. I really want to win the LCK title and also perform well internationally. So Hana Life Esports, today was your first day back at the LCK Spring Split, and a lot of your family actually came here to support you guys. Any message over to your mom? They were showing great support. Thank you for coming. I love you. What about you, Viper? Thank you for coming on my opening day of the season. It was a great support. Thank you. I love you. And this will be the end of the interview from Zika Viper from Hana Life Esport, and back to Valdez and Chronicler. Thank you.